Christmas is a story, a love story, a true love story. 6 years from my life in half an hour. About me and a girl called Liz. Liverpool 8, an area of peeling Georgian houses, waiting for the planners to do what Hitler couldn't. Children of all colours playing shuttered with sunlight through the railings in the park at the end of the street. 64 Canning Street, early summer 1968. A home for poets, painters, musicians and their ladies. My flat at the top of the house. The bedroom, a funny shaped room under the eaves. Some of my paintings on the wall to hide the damp bits. No heating and the skylight the black cat jumps in and out of, waking me every morning. Cathedral bells from my Sunday hangover. Ghosts of so many faces on the pillow. So many footsteps echo up the uncarpeted wooden stairs. In the bed, the ghost of me, 5 years ago.
What time is it?
Drained, happy, having made love for the first time to another ghost. Liz, beautiful, nearly 20, in my bed, her naked body glowing in the secret darkness. Beautiful, nearly 20, in my bed, her naked body glowing in the secret darkness. Lust of the sunlight, gilding the delicate lace of your forgotten underwear. Afternoon city sounds, slowly ebbing back.
That was marvellous. Almost worth waiting all that time for.
There's lots of time to make up for yet.
Oh, we made up for a few this afternoon. I thought you wanted to be back at your mother's at 4.
Oh, don't worry about
Ghosts through the graffiti city, lilies in florist windows mourning for lost loves. Ghosts walk the streets, pass by the passers-by. A ghost 2.5 years younger, teacher in a provincial art college, rushing away on days off reading poems in cellar bars and training colleges. Frantic weekends, painting, writing, drinking, loving, still in the shadow of the cathedrals. She, Liz again, just 17, a first-year student with school bells still echoing in her head. A mother's girl who rushes off home dutifully at 6 o'clock every night and arrives dead on 9:30 every morning. Wears her cautiously grown-up clothes with the radiance of a gym slip.
Boo.
Oh, hello, Mr. Henry.
Adrian.
Adrian.
That's better. A hard day at the easel.
Ghosts don't always say the clever things, the amusing things, unfortunately. Remembered bad times, remembered good times. A grey spring afternoon, an afternoon for lovers to huddle beside canals on benches in grey Lowry parks. 6 years on, and 2 more ghosts. He, me again, at my fattest then, nearing 40 in a first heart attack, an eternal Peter Pan waiting for the next Wendy. She, still beautiful at 23.
Aren't they a lovely couple, sir?
A lovely couple. He's married, she's married, but not to each other. Memories, letters, phone calls, chance meetings, hasty reunions, long stolen afternoons that go so quickly, white body and golden hair against pale lilac sheets in the late afternoon.
When am I going to be able to see you properly again, then?
Yes, it's been months.
This is all very nice, but there are lots of things you can't do in a tea room.
And lots of things you can't do with him around, anyway.
Anthony, 3 years old and full of 57 varieties of beans. Yells every time I put a hand near his mother. Sigmund Freud was right.
I don't know. He's more trouble than his father.
Things still the same then with you and your old man, are they?
Yes. Spent most of last week at his mother's again. Do you think he'll go for good one day?
Hard to tell, really.
He asked me had I got anyone else. I didn't tell him if I had or not.
I love you.
I don't know, do I?
Well, you know how I feel about you, don't you?
I know you like going to bed with me and seeing me sometimes. But you're away all the time, working somewhere. And then there's Joyce, and goodness knows who else.
Joyce, the wife he's just left behind. The life he's just left behind. All the favourite meals she's made him. The Sunday cleaning up after so many parties. Still no one makes coffee quite like her. Now, after an easy truce, a no-man's land of mutually tolerated lovers, she is left and lives in the next street. Joyce, the friend who finally stopped being a wife. And I didn't even write a good poem about her until after she left.
I thought I told you. Joyce left at Christmas. I'm on my own now, more or less. You going to be mother?
Not for a bit again yet, I hope. Anyway, it's up to you, really. It's your problem.
Yes, I suppose you're right. And I'm the one that's supposed to be a free agent, in theory.
Free. Free to put off till tomorrow what you can do today. Free not to show what you really feel until it's too late to matter. Why don't you tell her now? You're not married anymore. Go on, tell her.
You really must have one of these sticky cakes. I ordered them for you.
Well, I have to watch my figure, you know.
I've been watching it all afternoon.
It was always the same. Right from the beginning. Couldn't stop looking at her. "17, beautiful, innocent. Her teddy bear the only man in her bed. Hair newly washed for Monday. Spotlessly clean knickers, I suppose. Watching her all day. Faint traces of shampoo and toilet soap fighting their way through the smell of turps and oil paint."
Liz.
Hello, Mr. Henry.
Adrian.
Adrian.
That's better. A hard day at the easel.
Not really. I just can't seem to get these colours right, though.
Don't worry about it too much. I'll tell you one thing, though.
What?
It's worth having you here, if only in an ornamental capacity. To improve the morale of the staff, I mean.
I wish I had a pound note for every time I've said that. Now, wait for the punchline.
Liz, look, how about improving the morale of this member of the staff? And coming for a drink after college? The pubs will be open in half an hour.
Well, I don't know. My mum expects me home for tea. Will she worry if I'm not on the usual bus? You see, they only run every hour to our place.
Oh, come on. Half an hour's not going to have us sending the police out after you, is it?
No. But she does worry so. All right. Only just a minute, though.
Dreadful. How the taxpayers' money is spent. The serpent whispering in the maiden's ear.
What time is it?
Oh, don't worry about that now. Don't worry about anything.
That was marvellous. Almost worth waiting all that time for.
There's lots of time to make up for yet.
But no bedrooms yet. No seduction. All that still 3 years away. Now, only uncertain kisses in the park, agonies of jealousy at college dances, breathless phone calls until the pips go. Then, the beautiful executioner's axe falls.
Guess what?
Steve McQueen phoned you up last night and asked you to marry him.
No.
You're going to have a retrospective exhibition at the Tate Gallery.
You're getting warmer.
What do you mean?
I've got into Manchester next year to do painting.
Oh.
Hey, it is marvellous, isn't it?
Yeah, great. It just means I won't be seeing so much of you.
Why? It's not that far away. You can still come over and see me. Hey, no mother to have to go home to, eh? That's what you're always complaining about, isn't it?
I just don't think it'll be that easy, that's all.
Oh, don't be silly. Come on, let's go out for a drink to celebrate.
You're busy in the classroom and you're breathless on the phone. 100 people round us and we try to be alone. We talk about the holidays and pleasures that we've known. You're 17, not 16 now. You really are full grown. Please don't leave my heart behind when you go out on your own, on your own.
I always think of you as wearing those clothes you wore when you first came to college. That pink and white striped thing, or that pink woolly sweater, or that funny quilted blue anorak thing you used to have.
Fancy you remembering that.
How could I ever forget? Seriously, though. It was good, all that, wasn't it? Even though you were, so funny with me.
Funny? No, not that. I was frightened, I think.
Frightened? Me?
Yes. Terrified sometimes. I mean, I liked you, but I was really afraid to do anything about it. It all seems so ridiculous now. Fancy me being as silly as that.
I thought you just didn't really want to know, just being polite or afraid to refuse or something. And yet I knew somebody would get you just as soon as you went away.
Yes. Norman seems so important then.
Now, no longer a schoolteacher, but a name in the paper, a picture in the exhibition catalogues, a face reading poems on the telescreen. So few hours for so many things, and so many other girls in London bedsitters and darkness alongside Lancashire canals. November, and last leaves scrape along city squares. Afternoon, an unexpected visit, her remembered face, there in the familiar classroom.
Anyway, it's lovely to see you.
It's good to see you, too. How's this year's lot?
All right, I suppose. There's some quite good ones, actually.
I suppose you've got this year's little favourite, have you?
Well, you know how it is. I haven't forgotten last year's, though. Still a teacher's pet, are you? You know, I've been meaning to come over and see you, but everything's been a bit frantic.
Yes, I know. It's been nice to get the odd letter, though. Sounds as if you're doing quite well.
Not well enough with you.
Yeah, you've got a bit bolder than you used to be, haven't you? Anyway, you should have hurried up. Norman.
Who?
Norman, my tutor.
Norman?
Well, you will come, won't you?
What do you mean, where?
To the wedding, New Year's Day.
New Year? That's only 6 weeks away. Hey, listen. You haven't... have you?
Oh, yes.
Well, that is nice for someone.
Married at 18. Wedded and bedded. Bedded for the first time to the only man she really knew and didn't know. Out of my life forever, it seemed. And then, a hot afternoon, early summer, and the overgrown Italian garden by the priest's house heavy with the smell of privet. She, suddenly there at the bus stop. An afternoon like all those remembered afternoons. Holding hands in New Brighton, kisses along the polluted beach. Finally home in cool attic bedroom darkness for the first time. So long ungiven hot bodies straining together. Sounds of an unknown world. slowly pouring back.
There's lots of time to make up for you.
Well, we made up for a few this afternoon. Thought you had to be back at your mother's at 4.
8
8?
kisses.
Since when?
Just then.
I wonder how many there's been since we first came here. You've not been counting all the time, have you?
I don't know. I think we should have a kiss for every hour we haven't spent together. Adrian? It's not going to be 3 years till the next time.
Of course not. Come on. As often as possible, I promise.
You know, if you really wanted me to, I'd leave him and come here to you.
Would you? Would you really? Oh, Liz.
You wouldn't want me to, though, would you?
I would. You know I would. Listen, we have to make a conscious effort to get out of this bed. Well, what about poor young Anthony over the water there, crying for his mummy to put him to bed?
Don't be ridiculous. He's been spoilt rotten by his gran. She's given him all sorts of sweets and things I wouldn't give him.
What about some sweets for me, then?
No more sweets today. You've had your share.
Oh, please, Mummy, just one more. I promise to be a good boy for you.
Her body above me on the pillows, feeling 5 years old and allowed in my mother's bed, all warm and safe from the nightmares. Mother and child, daughter and lover, so young and yet so much older.
I love you like a baby as you suck your thumb in bed. Then you love me like a mother with your breasts above my head. But now it's back to timetables and telephones instead. You're 17, not 16 now. You're really awful grown. Please don't leave my heart behind when you go out on your own, on your own, on your own.
This time, first of so many borrowed times. No more a school teacher, a pop star touring with a rock and roll band, transport cafes, motorways, love poems for everyone but her through microphones at festivals. Slowly fading out of my life, Christmas cards, memories, change of address cards, remembered face, remembered places.
Well, where do we go from here?
How about the nearest bedroom?
No, idiot, I didn't mean that. I mean, what about us?
What does Norman want to do?
Indecision. The 8th deadly sin. Me, sitting here now, still doing penance for it. Remembering all those times, all those indecisions, all those goodbyes.
Well, I must be off now. I'm meeting Mum in town at 4.
Well, that was quick. It's lovely to see you, though. Hey, can I still come over and see you? I mean, your future intended won't mind.
Of course you can. Bye then.
That didn't feel like someone who's promised to another.
Who said I was only promised to him?
Child whose smile haunts the afternoon. Promise of springtime in cold November.
Sounds like one of your poems. Oh, look, I must fly now. Bye. Come over soon.
Look, you just stay there. I'll get dressed and hurry out.
Another goodbye, another sad poem. Home and alone with my own indecision. Floorboards still echo the sound of your leaving.
No, you'll just slow me down. It's nearly rush hour and I've got to go to my mother's and collect him.
I'm sorry. For one day. One day you won't have to rush, ever.
One day. Well, I believe that when it happens. Right. I've got everything. Bye for now, love. See you soon.
What about yours, sir?
Yes, unfortunately. Yes, I'm sorry. Can we have the bill, please?
Yes. There you are, sir.
Oh.
All right, love.
Well, it's time to go, it seems. It's always time to go. Time for goodbyes, for the unmeant lies. Loving yet leaving, seizing odd moments. Holding cold hands at the sad railway station. Liz.
I'm listening.
Liz, I'm sorry. I can't be more positive. Look, I'll get everything sorted out and see you in the next couple of weeks. You're not, going to change your mind, are you?
Of course not. Come on.
Knowing we will always meet, loving but never belonging. One more goodbye, like every other.
Would you like your bill, sir?
Please.
Empty bedroom. Small dark patches on the red and brown striped bedspread. Tiny geographies of love. The only mute evidence of our presence. Two strangers. Now strangers.
Late light on the ferry boat. Eyes dark mirrors in the empty bedroom. Home to your mother and another man's child.
One more goodbye like every other.
My lady of the tea room, your smile falls sunlight among the tea cakes, held forever against the pink and white tablecloth. Clattered dishes and the sound of the cash register drown our last goodbye.
Home again to the familiar stranger, mother and lover, gone to another. Kisses in tea shops and cold hands on stations.
One more goodbye like every other.
Yesterday's laughter echoes in the empty classroom. The paint-stained floorboards, the curled-up paint tubes remember you. The park and the ferry boat, pub seats and bus stops still wait for you. Cold rains efface the last trace of your footsteps.
Yesterday's girl child, promised with laughter, meeting you after given so gladly, sadly now parted. One more goodbye, like every other.
This time forever.
Neither one knowing.
Neither one showing.
This time forever.
One more goodbye like every other.
No more the mother.
And no more the child.
This time forever.
Remembered splendors of your morning body still in my head. Remembered fragrance of our summer loving still round my bed. One more goodbye, like every other.
This time forever.
This time forever.
This time forever. One more goodbye.
This time forever.
Forever. Forever.
We found it hard to talk, although we had so much to say. My head was full of words, but then my mouth got in the way. body's just as fine. You've had a husband for 4 years now, but somewhere you're still mine. I tried to tell you how I felt, but I couldn't find the rhyme. And I looked into your eyes again, and I know that you're still mine. Yesterday, girl. Yesterday's girl. Yesterday's girl.
So very much, thank you. That was a song all about a story all about a song. Now for another song about another story. I suppose you might say that I fall in love for a living. This is about another girl I fell in love with. This is a beautiful waitress in a cafe in Coventry. She was called Rebecca. Boogie now.
Tell me your name, and I'll tell you mine. Rebecca. Tell me your name, and I'll tell you mine. Rebecca. Well, tell me your name, and I'll tell you mine. 'Cause I really want to make you mine. Tell me your name, and I'll tell you mine. Rebecca. With your big city eyes and your small city ways. Rebecca. With your big city eyes and your small city ways. Rebecca. With your big city eyes and your small city ways.
I could love you for days and